The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena! Word life. I'm untouchable, but I'm forcing you to feel me. Whether fighting or spitting, my discipline is unforgiving. Got you backing up in a defensive position. An ass-kicking anthem, heavyweight or bantam, holding camp for ransom. The microphone phantom, teams hit the floor. It's the new fight, Joe. Like a broken needle, kid, you missing a point. We dominate your conference with offense that's no nonsense. My team song hits, get your reinforcements. We strike quick with hard kicks. Making his way to the ring from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 230 pounds, John Cena! In case you forgot or fell off, I'm still hot, knock your shell off. My money stacked fat, plus I can't turn the swell off. The franchise doing big business, I live this, it's automatic. I win this, so you hear those horns, you finished. A soldier, and I stay under you fighting. Plus I'm storming on you chumps like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you breaking me, kid. I'm harder than nails. Plus I keep it on lock like I'm part of the jail. I'm slaughtering stale competition. I got the whole block wishing they could run with my division, but they gone fishing with no bait. Kid, your boy hold weight. I got my soul straight. I brush your mouth like Colgate. In any weather, I'm never better. Your boy's so hot, you never catch me in the next man's sweater. If they hate, let them hate. I drop your whole clan. Lay your ass down for the 3-second tan. Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. 5 pounds of courage, bloody base, 10 pants with a gold tee. It's a war dance, a victory step. A raw stance is a gift, and you insist it's my rep. John Cena trademark, y'all are so-so. And talk about the bread you make, but don't know the recipe for dough. Aiming guns in all your photos, that's a no-no. When this pop, your lip lock, your big talks are blatant no-so. See what happens when the ice age melt. It seems monetary status is not what matters, but it helps.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Mike. This is my main channel, and yes, as you can see, we are currently playing. Well, I'm currently playing WWE 2K25 for the PlayStation 5. And yes, you know, I guess I'm gonna just jump right into it. As you can see, as you know, to those of you that follow wrestling, that follow WWE, yes, the legendary / GOAT, you know, one of the best wrestlers in history of all time, John Cena, has officially retired. Yes. So last night, John Cena had participated in his final match against that guy right there. You see the guy in the video, the wrestler Gunther. Yeah, he's a foreign wrestler from Austria. Yeah, John Cena's final opponent was Gunther. Yeah. And wow, look at that. You know, John Cena won against Gunther. But the question is, who won in that final match? Yeah, you know what? I'm pretty sure you guys already know, because social media likes to give away everything, especially when main events happen live. Yeah, social media is always giving away everything. You know, it tells you like what happened, who won, who lost. They show you all the highlights of what happened. Like, yeah, so it's like, you know, because it's kind of frustrating, because many people like to sometimes wait until the main event finishes, you know, and you know, it's like they want to, you know, it's like sometimes they say to themselves like, oh, like, you know, I wasn't able to watch it live, I'm still at work, I'm still doing this, I'm not home yet, so, you know, don't spoil nothing, I'm gonna watch it after the main event finishes. And yeah, or sometimes whenever a main event is happening live, like on any streaming platform, sometimes you can't pause it, you can't rewind it. So yeah, that's, you know, that, for example, it's frustrating because, you know, like I said, you know, whenever a main event happens, you know, like I said, social media likes to give away everything. So yeah, so you know what, my best advice, you know, if you ever want to watch a main event live, I mean, sometimes, yeah, my advice, if you can't make it to a main event live, you know, and you want to watch it after, then my advice would be like, do not open social media at all. Don't open social media at all, because then they'll spoil and give away everything. Unless you got family members or friends like texting you and telling you what happened, you know, giving it away, then yeah, that's also like, you know, that could be very difficult as well. No, but you know, so yeah, like I said, John Cena has retired. His final opponent was Gunther, and to be honest with you, to me that was very cheesy, because yeah, like me personally, I never saw John Cena and Gunther like going against each other in a match. Like, really, Gunther and John Cena, like that's cheesy. Yeah, because during the last Time Is Now tournament, like, yeah, like, to be honest with you, like, I possibly could have saw John Cena going against someone like LA Knight. Yeah, LA Knight also had lost to Gunther in the last Time Is Now tournament. Oh yeah, and Gunther also went against Goldberg in his final match. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys know how that turned out as well. Yeah, so yeah, you know, this year, John Cena's farewell tour, yeah, like, you know, it was kind of interesting in a way, because in the beginning, you know, he was heel. Yeah, after after John Cena won the Elimination Chamber of this year, yeah, all of a sudden he became heel, and he was like all bad, and he was like all mean and bad for the next 5 months, I think. Yeah, because then I think the first day of August, that's when he went back to normal. He was like all good. He was like he turned good again, and everyone liked him again. But you know what's crazy? Check this out. Like, to me, it didn't matter, because, you know, again, like, you know, WWE, like, it's all about storylines, you know. So, and you know what they say, WWE is fake. So it's all about entertainment and for the storylines. You know, to me, it never mattered that John Cena was heel or he became bad, because no matter what, he still was my favorite wrestler. You know, I still never paid mind to that. Oh, he's heel. He's always talking shit about everybody. Like the fuck is wrong with him? Yeah, like that was never me. I just, like I said, it's all for entertainment. That's all it is. So yeah, John Cena did his farewell tour this year, and yeah, if I'm correct, I think he participated in 36 dates. Yeah, 36 dates for this year John Cena has participated in. So yeah, it's been a ride, you know. Oh yeah, so funny fact, yeah, I think damn, what the hell was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so this match right here in this video that's currently going on, yeah, this was actually a match that happened in real life. Yeah, I think sometime last month during Monday Night Raw. Yeah, I think it was John Cena's final appearance on Raw. Yeah, you know, yeah, this whole match right here, like you know, these wrestlers that are currently fighting in this video, yeah, that was actually a real life match that happened in John Cena's final appearance on Monday Night Raw. Yeah, John Cena teamed up with Rey Mysterio and Sheamus, and they went against Dominic, you know, Rey Mysterio's son, and the Judgment Day, Phil Balor and JD McDonough. Yeah, and yeah, fuck it. You know, I guess I might as well say it, because again, social media likes to give away everything. But yeah, John Cena won that match with Rey Mysterio, and you know, that was his final win. Yeah, I believe that was his final win ever for the WWE. So yeah, even though it was a tornado 6-man, yeah, it was a 6-man tornado tag match. Yeah, he won. Anyways, yeah, so Ouch. Yeah, I guess I can talk about like one of my favorite memories of John Cena when he was in the WWE as a wrestler. And I believe I said this countless times, but yeah, back in 2006, yeah, John Cena was my all-time favorite. He was the shit back in 2006. Damn, almost 20 years ago. Jesus, almost 20 years ago. Damn, because next month is January. Next month will be 2026. You're telling me 2006 is gonna be 20 years ago? No fucking way. No, stop it. Yeah, John Cena in 06 was my favorite. That's when he was going through that phase of the Marine. Yeah, I said this in my previous videos and streams. Yeah, John Cena. Yeah, when that movie came out, The Marine. Yeah, I believe that was John Cena's first ever movie. Yeah. Actually, no, wait. Because from what I heard, he was also in that movie called Ready to Rumble that came out in 2000. Yeah, 25 years ago. Yeah, Macho Man Randy Savage was in that movie, I think, and I believe Rey Mysterio was in that movie, and Booker T. Yeah, and it's funny because I did see that movie like 2 or 3 times, if I remember, and apparently John Cena was in that movie. I just don't remember what scene he was in, and when I looked up the cast, it said he was uncredited. Yeah, so he's not like I don't know, like he wasn't really completely in the movie. I mean, yeah. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys get what I mean. But what I'm saying is, his first ever movie, like his own movie, like him as a main character and everything. Yeah, I believe it was The Marine. That it came out in 2006. Yeah, and it's funny because, I actually went to the movie theaters to watch that movie, The Marine. Yeah, and I was actually wearing like army clothes. I had like an army hat. I was wearing like a short sleeve green t-shirt with a dark green long sleeve shirt underneath, and I was wearing army pants, and I think I had army boots on as well. Yeah, that's great. Oh my god, I'm getting all nostalgic. Yeah, because yeah, to this day there's a picture frame on the wall in my family's house. There's a picture of me and my sister, like after the movies, like me and my sister and our family, like we all went out, and there's a picture of me and my sister like sitting next to each other in a fake plane. Yeah, there was a place where they had like a fake plane inside the place, and we like we sat in one of the seats, making it look like we was inside an airplane. Yeah. And every time I see that picture, I'm like, damn, that was the day that we went to go see The Marine. That's crazy. Like, you're telling me you're telling me that's me at 8 years old? That's funny. Yeah, I'm getting all nostalgic now. I'm silly. Anyways, yeah, so yeah, John Cena in 06, like I said, he was my favorite. I at the time, I even had a action figure of him. When he was he had that thing on his fingers, like the rings that said "Word Life." Yeah, and I don't know whatever happened to that toy. I had that action figure. I don't know where it's at now. That was years ago. Back in the 2000s. Anyways, yeah, and it's funny because one of the main events that I remember watching live. It was a pay-per-view. It was SummerSlam of 2006. Yeah, I watched that. With my dad and my sister. Yeah, we watched SummerSlam of 2006. Yeah, John Cena's the final match in SummerSlam 06 was John Cena versus Edge. Yeah, the rated R superstar. His real name is Adam Copeland. Oh yeah, speaking of Edge, yeah, he's now in the AEW. I don't know how long he's gonna be there. Yeah, because Edge also had retired, and then he came back to WWE. He went from there to AEW, and yeah, John Cena's rival with Edge in 06, like that was the shit. Oh my god. Yeah, they were always going at it for the fucking WWE championship. Like John Cena John Cena had made him tap out one time. I think it was the Royal Rumble event in 06. He made him tap out, and then there was a triple threat match with John Cena, Edge, and Rob Van Dam, and I think Edge won that match, and he won the WWE championship again. Yeah, but no, but the one thing, like the main thing I remember watching live, like I said a few seconds ago, was SummerSlam of '06, final match, Edge versus Cena, when Edge fucking knocked him in the back of the head with fucking brass knuckles. Yeah, he technically cheated because fucking his girlfriend at the time, Lita, had fucking gave him brass knuckles. Like he snuck brass knuckles into his fingers. Yeah, while the referee wasn't looking, and he fucking knocked John Cena out in the back of the head, and he beat him while he was knocked out. and then here's the funny part. I also remember watching this live as well. Yeah, John Cena fucking he beats up Edge, and yeah, he beats up Edge like during a match. Yeah, like 24 hours later, Monday Night Raw, Edge is in a match with Jeff Hardy, and John Cena interrupts and fucking beats up Edge. He chases him out the arena, and then eventually he fucking throws him in the water. Yeah, I also remember watching that live as well. Yeah, that shit was funny. Yeah, they said that John Cena did that because, you know, it's because Edge disrespected him by throwing his WWE Championship in the water. Yeah, fucking Lita did that shit. So I guess to get back at him, he fucking throws him in the water. That shit was funny. Good times. Good fucking times. Oh, man. The good old nostalgic days. Man, what happened? That's crazy. Yeah. I don't even know what to say no more. But you know, they also say like whenever somebody has like a final match going on, yeah, they like, I guess it's all a part of the storyline. Like, yeah, like anytime someone has like a final match, you know, they're always supposed to lose they're always supposed to lose their final match. You know what I mean? So yeah, I know it sounds kind of weird, but yeah, I guess that's all a part of the storyline. Like anyone that participates in their final match, they're always supposed to lose. Like that's the way they're supposed to go out. Yeah, if that makes sense. But yeah, you know, John Cena, true legend, you know, a true GOAT. You know, and you know, I'm not gonna lie. Like there were times, like there's been a few years where like I stopped watching WWE, and then like I will come back to it, and then like lose interest and then come back to it. Like, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, you know, WWE for me, it's the WWE in the 2000s. You know, that's when WWE was fun to watch. It was entertaining, and you know, very nostalgic. And yeah. Oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy how time has gone by. Yeah, but yeah, I really don't know. I really don't know what else to say. You know. Yeah, John Cena. You know, this was his farewell tour. You know, 2025 was his farewell tour. You know, 2 years ago, he did mention like, tonight I officially announced my retirement for the WWE. Yep, he said it all. So yeah. So yeah, like I said, last night I was watching the main event live. It was at Washington, I think Washington D.C. if I'm correct. Yeah, because the wrestling event took place in the Washington Capitals arena. Yeah, that's the NHL hockey team. It took place in their arena. So fucking yeah. And the final match was John Cena versus Gunther. Damn. It's too bad that Edge couldn't leave AEW for one night and come back and be Cena. And he could have came back and he could have been Cena's final opponent one last time. But yeah. So yeah. So yeah. Like I was saying, you know. Yeah, you know, like I said, it's been a ride. You know, John Cena will always be a legend. You know, not everybody likes him. You know, that's natural because it's always that one wrestler. It's always that one wrestler, or it's always that one famous person that nobody likes. Yeah, to be honest, that kind of was me in a way too. Like, you know, one person I couldn't really stand. Like, I'm not sure about back then, but like, not that I really remember. Like, was there anyone that I disliked at the time, or was there anyone that I was not a fan of? Not that I remember, but at the moment, like, I probably say like it's probably. I probably would say someone like Logan Paul. Like, really, like, what the hell? He went from being a TikTok star to a wrestler. Like, really? And I don't know. It's just something about him is like something about. I mean, not that I'm not saying like, oh, I hate his guts. I wish him bad. I'm not saying that, but like, I don't know. It's just something about him is just, I don't know. Doesn't really vibe with me. You know, like it's kind of hard to like. It's kind of hard to like say, but yeah, someone like Logan Paul, yeah, I just don't get, but yeah, but actually, 1 second, hold on, let me check something out real quick. Yeah, so like I said earlier, yeah. John Cena has completed his legendary WWE career, with a farewell tour, retiring from active wrestling in December of this year, competing at various shows, including the final match, Saturday night's main event in Washington, D.C. Yeah, in Washington, D.C. His year was a full-time run, with so many memorable matches and emotional farewells. Oh God, I can't even talk. But yeah. So yeah, he had, John Cena had standout matches. You know what's funny? Yeah, including that rematch with Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam. And the one with AJ Styles at Crown Jewel, yeah. Yeah. So I think as of right now, yeah. So, last I heard, John Cena has, yeah, he has like a new. I think he has like a new deal with, yeah, he has a new deal with WWE. Like I think now he's gonna remain like a brand ambassador. I think that's how you say it. Yeah. So I guess now he's gonna be focusing on mentoring and promoting the company. So I think that's all now that's all he's gonna be doing. And of course he still has his acting career. So yeah, I believe like I think also. One of the main reasons why he retired is because, yeah, he's gonna be focusing on his acting career. He's still doing movies. I believe he's still doing that show called The Peacemaker. Yeah, I still haven't watched it yet, but yeah, I believe he's still doing that. So, oh yeah, so now that I mentioned that, excuse me, it's so funny because in The Peacemaker, I heard his father was the actor. His name is Robert Patrick. Yeah, Robert Patrick. You probably known him from the Terminator when he was the T-1000. Yeah, in Terminator 2 Judgment Day, he played the T-1000. Yeah, the liquid metal Terminator. Yeah, and he was in John Cena's movie The Marine. How funny, how funny is that? In The Marine, he plays the bad guy named Rome. Yeah, like the country or whatever it is. Yeah, Rome, Rome. Yeah, Rome. Yeah, that was Robert Patrick's name in The Marine. Yeah. Yeah, he was the one that fucking, he fucking he shot the cop at the gas station. Yeah, in the scene in The Marine, he shoots the cop at the gas station, and him and his crime friends. Yeah, they fucking steal John Cena's truck with his wife inside the truck, and they fucking kidnap her. Yeah, like it's funny. Like John Cena had to fight his way to fucking save his wife from being kidnapped, and it's like, how do you go from like being a criminal and kidnapping someone's wife to end up playing as their father in a different show or movie? That shit's funny. Yeah, that was John Cena's enemy in the movie Rome, when he took his wife, and he like he went from being his enemy, you know, for kidnapping his wife, to fucking being his father and peacemaker. That shit is so funny. But yeah, like I said, I still haven't seen the show yet, so yeah, like at the moment, there's actually like a couple of shows that I'm like, what? I mean, not a couple of shows, but like, you know, I mean, there are some shows that I gotta catch up on, such as the final season for Stranger Things. Yeah, I still I mean, even though like I did like recently, I did watch the recaps of the older seasons, so I could watch it right now if I want to. I'm all caught up, but I don't know. You know, this is gonna sound funny, but for the past couple of months, I believe since July, like I've actually been watching this. There's one show that was like popular back then. It started in 2011 and it finished in 2001. I started watching this show Shameless on Netflix. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, you know, I actually started watching Shameless, you know, on Netflix. Yeah, with the actors Emmy Rossum, yeah, who plays the main character Fiona Gallagher, and William H. Macy, who plays the father Frank Gallagher. Yeah, he's a fucking big time alcoholic, and yeah, you know, it's funny because like the show first started in 2011, and it finished in 2021, and for whatever reason, like I never was really into it. You know, yeah, I never was really into it. I probably like saw some scenes. Because, you know, like I said, Facebook likes to share reels. Yeah, Facebook likes to share reels, you know, and they're always like showing like scenes from TV shows and movies. Like, yeah, so I guess that was the reason. I guess that was the reason that made me want to like go watch it, like get into the show, you know, because I was always like watching scenes from Facebook reels, and I said, you know what, fuck it, let me watch it on Netflix, since I never really got into it. So yeah, I did that. So. Yeah, I'm currently on season 5. Yeah, halfway through season 5, I believe. So, yeah. But yeah, like I said, there's still some shows I gotta watch, such as Stranger Things final season. I'm sorry, I'm off topic. This video is supposed to be about John Cena. I mean, yeah, this video is supposed to be about John Cena. But yeah, like I said, I believe I said enough. You know, I may not remember everything about John Cena, about all the stuff that went on when he was a wrestler in WWE. But yeah, you know, like I said, one of my favorite memories of John Cena was, you know, 06 when he was rivals with Edge, Rated R Superstar. You know, it was a crazy year. Like, yeah, they were enemies. They were always going at it for the WWE Championship, and you know, like I said, John Cena threw him in the water. Yeah, the Long Island Sound. Yeah, that's what it was called. He threw Edge in the Long Island Sound. Yeah, I think it was mid or late August of 2006. Yeah, when that happened. Again, during the time I was 8 years old. So, yeah, and oh yeah, I forgot when John Cena like showed up. When John Cena showed up to his hotel room and fucking trashed the place. Like he beat up Edge. He fucking threw him across the table and was beating him up and shit, and you know, shoving food in his mouth. Yeah, that shit was funny. Yeah, he fucking tortured. He destroyed his hotel room. He trashed it. Yeah, that shit was funny. But no, I mean, that's all I really gotta say. I mean, like, honestly, like that's really, like, those are the most memories of that are my favorite with John Cena. So so yeah, I guess that's about it, really. So I really don't know what else to say. So yeah, it's been a ride. You know, John Cena will always be a legend. He will always be the GOAT, and you know, hopefully to see more good movies on the way, you know, with him. So yeah, we'll see what happens. And yeah, it's been a ride. It's crazy. Time flies. Everybody grows up, grows older, and you know, it gets to a point where you just can't cope anymore. That's just the way life is. So John Cena did his time. But like I said, you know, I think now he's just gonna be working with them and promoting the show. So even if he doesn't wrestle no more, I guess he'll always be a part of the WWE business. You know, the industry. So yeah. So I guess I believe I said enough at this point. You know. So yeah, like I said, I've had my moments where, you know, there's times that I was into WWE, and there's times that I like backed away and stopped watching, and came back to it. So, but yeah, I figured I make this video to, like, you know, talk about it, and because, yep, childhood, man, our childhood has come to an end. Thank you, Cena. So, alrighty, I guess I said enough. And yeah, you know what? Because right now I'm by myself talking. You know, I guess that's all I really have to say. So, you know what? Maybe the next time, if anybody ever wants to, like, have like a discussion, like have like a discussion session, we can always like record it or live stream it, and we can always like talk about, you know, the history of John Cena, or the history of wrestling, or, like, you know, one of the greatest memories in wrestling, you know, stuff like that, for example. Like I said previously, I'm always willing to do that kind of stuff, you know, to have like this discussion videos and topic of the days and all that. Yeah. So yeah, eventually, you know, it's good to switch things up, you know. So alrighty, I guess that's about it. Thank you, Cena. Good luck on your retirement. It's been an honor. It's been a ride. Thank you for all the wonderful memories over the years, and yeah, I believe that's all I have to say as of right now. Maybe there'll be more things to talk about in the future videos, God willing. So alrighty, you all take care, stay safe, and happy holidays. Oh my God, we're already halfway through this month. Jesus. No comment. So you all stay safe. God bless. Take care of your loved ones, family members, friends, whoever. And yeah, I guess that's about it. So I wish you all the best. Stay safe. God bless. And like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, thank you, Cena. Thank you, Cena. Alrighty, I'm out of here. So yeah, peace.